Alright, welcome to my attempt at getting the evil within. And if you don't know what the evil within is, basically you have to use Meyer's own add-ons to Mori all 5 survivors. And I only have 3 subscribers, but this OP Michael shit came as a recommendation from one of my subscribers, so for you, buddy. I'm going to show you just how OP Michael is. Luckily, I got a pretty good map for Michael. There's not too much, loops. There's not too many pallets or windows. There's a lot of grass, however, and I'm playing on a TV that's not right up to my face, like a computer monitor, so these kinds of maps I end up despising more than anything. I'm going to try to use Michael's invisibility here, and thankfully I found somebody who's completely unaware. And she's pretty much sucked dry. She came out of nowhere. I was more surprised than she was, really. Yeah, I was saying she. That was a Leon, but yeah, whatever. So when you have both of these iridescent add-ons, yes, they're very powerful, but you basically have to stalk all 4 people to their max, which can be very hit or miss. I did this somewhat after a rank reset, so my chances here are a little bit better, but this perk can be, or this achievement can be a real pain in the ass to get. So 2 simultaneously pop. Name of the game isn't Downs, but they don't need to know what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, you have the infinite tier 3 and you have the instant Mori, which are very powerful, but the way to get to them is such a pain in the ass that a lot of people argue, and I would kind of agree with actually, is the tombstone piece, where you can just Mori one person and go back to tier 2 is actually better, just because the prerequisites aren't so high. Meanwhile, this one, I'm like, if you can look at my bar there, I'm like a quarter of the way stocked. Like, it's not going well right now. So the goal here is to patrol the gen. Or not the gen, the hook. If somebody unhooks, somebody unhooks, they can hopefully at least suck 2 people dry right there and get double, but they're very well coordinated, as you can see. And it was the Leon, so I'm not getting 2 for the price of 1. I'm really only getting value out of 1 person. Talking about the build, Corrupt and Lethal Pursuer give me a pretty good strong game, where they all spawn, but they can't really work on the gens immediately. Oh, I love it. She's coming in here to save her friend because she thinks that I'm actually going to hook everything 3 times. It's perfect, Claudette. No, please, save your friend. This is actually working out well for me. Anyways, Corrupt and Lethal let me know exactly where they are, and they can't get started on gens. Brutal Strength is, self-explanatory. Just kick pallets quicker, because Lord knows you're going to deal with it, like right here. And then the Spider one, it's not save the best for last. It's play with your food. That one is good for if you're going to Mori people like this and you're not going to really swing your weapon that much. This way you can kind of build up tokens, which allow you to chase quicker. So, as you can see now, I found Claudette, who is my obsession. The name of the game right here is stalking her to death. I'm kind of panicked about how quickly the game is going at this point. But after this point now, I'm just kind of like, okay, I just want to keep soaking in those tokens. And then it's pretty much 1 more person to find and soak up. I'm pretty sure that's the Yui. There we go. So I got chased, now I can just drop out. And now I'm as fast as I can be, which, I mean, looking at it doesn't look like much. And there's the Yui. Perfect. So, once I stalk her, then I will be Murder Machine Man. Or so you think. Trying to stop gens as much as possible. I see scratch marks. I have no clue where they went, though. Again, I'm playing on a TV. Merci. And I can't find anyone. I have a potentially good 3-gen here, so I'm going to try to protect it. But as you can see by the survivor activity, they seem to know what's going on. They're kind of scared shitless about being around me. From a survivor point of view, if you see a Michael and he's just taking forever to get to tier 3, this is probably why. So the survivors I'm playing with, they're no dummies, which is a shame because if you really want to Mori all 4 of them, you kind of need a bunch of dummies. I've tried this achievement, by the way, like, I don't know, around 10 times maybe. This game here is basically going to show you the best case scenarios I've had with this attempt. I don't know how I missed that Claudette. And chasing that Claudette lost me that middle gen. So the whole 3-gen plan I had is completely fucked now. But there's Leon. Either that was diversion or he's in the next locker. Do find Michaela here out in the open. I don't think she's aware of how dangerous this is, as you're about to see. So now if anyone was maybe ignorant to the fact that I had these 2 add-ons, now they should know. There's Leon. And he's running right back to those lockers, as you can see. Yes, he is well aware of what's going on. I'm just gonna drop him. I'm pretty frustrated at this point with, well, with how this game has turned out, as you can see. Pretty good use of the snowman. And a second too late. So, she's gonna get dropped now. That 3rd survivor might be going back for Leon. I understand they don't want to get killed, but if they would rather lay on the floor and bleed out, that's exactly what they'll do. Alright, thankfully the Yui and the Michaela are maybe newer or don't understand what Michael is capable of, but they just learned. So the Leon is up. He is probably either making his way to Claudette or he's going for the exit gate. As you can see with the red lights there, he is on the exit gate. And he went right for Claudette. Probably understandable too. If I were these survivors, I'd probably be just more focused on getting the hell out of here. And like always, Leon jumps right in the locker. She tries a flashlight save. I'll deal with Leon later. I need to kill somebody right now. Gotcha. Leon's still crawling there, but I figure at this point I will look for Hatch because he's either, because if I pick him up, he's either not going to wiggle or he's going to get out and run to the hatch. So I will take my chances with the timer. And let the end game begin. So we have a Michael here with insta-kill, and we have a Leon who loves jumping in lockers to avoid giving me that kill. If you try to get this achievement, be prepared for a lot of this. And try to get him in the middle of the woods as much as possible so he can't get to a locker. But he's got the boat right here. Trying to mind game him here a little bit. Didn't seem to work. And there's that familiar noise. He's in a locker again. Yeah, if you can't tell by my tone or how this game looks, this shit is incredibly infuriating. All I can say is people like Leon here, I hope they try to go for this achievement one day, and I hope that they experience this chain of hatred, because it's so fucking infuriating. And he's got a pallet right there. Time is ticking down now. Leon is pretty good at running me around. Let me guess, locker. This was like the first time this happened. It'd be pretty funny, but oh my god, after going through games like these like 5+ times, I hate trying to get this achievement.
Oh.
Leon is burning more time. He's got a head start to me. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Dead hard. He's good. I'm fucking livid at this point. All I want is a stupid goddamn achievement. So, yeah, 4K. So I guess I did win, quote unquote. But in terms of getting this stupid achievement, that's a negative. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.